It's 16 past 11. I guess this is always going to be a problem with doing the 4-minute daily vlog. I wanted to come with you today and show you myself getting my rabies vaccination for the Cape trip, and I booked it in for 11:15. I went in there 11:05 just to make sure everything was all cool. The woman behind the counter says there's actually 4 people in front of you, so there's going to be a half an hour wait. So you won't be seeing my rabies vaccination, but instead, here's 4 minutes of Sutherland. What can I show you in Sutherland? Let's go down this way. I can show you the Boyles Hotel. There's a funny story about this place actually, and that's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to show you this. Here's the I got a funny story about the takeaway Bottleshop. If you're in Australia, it's called a Bottle-O. Anywhere else in the world, it's a you could call it a cold beer and wine or a liquor store. But this one here, still the same. The story is, I don't know, I would have been 23, 24, and me and my cousin Gav, who used to just live up here a few streets away, we were walking across from the station, heading towards Gav's house, and we were like, oh, let's get some beers. So we go in here, as we've always done, get a couple of long necks of Coopers. The guy that was serving us is an old guy. He looks at Gav and goes, looks at me and Gav and goes, got any ID? I'm like, yeah, cool. I had my driver's license, I pull it out, show him my driver's license. Gav had what was called, I think back then it was called a proof of age card, or proof of identity card. It's not a driver's license, but it proves you're of legal age to purchase alcohol. So he puts that down. The guy looks at us and goes, nah, not serving you. And we're like, what? What for? And he just goes, I just choose not to serve you. And we're like, whoa, hang on a second. We were legally allowed to purchase alcohol. We showed you our identification. Why wouldn't you give us alcohol? Right here. He said, I don't have to serve you if I don't want to. And we're like, yeah, you don't have to, but you're a business. Isn't that the idea? You sell alcohol. That's the point of it. We want to buy it. We're legally allowed to. Here's our proof of that. And he goes, if you don't leave here now, and by the way, we'd come off the train. We were coming home. That was our first drink. We hadn't been anywhere. We were getting the beers to go to Gav's. He goes, if you don't leave now, I'm going to call the cops. And it used to be a cop shop right here. I don't know if it's still there, just up there somewhere. He goes, if you don't leave here right now, I will call the police. And we're like, fine, call the police. We haven't done anything wrong. We just want to purchase alcohol, so call the cops. So he makes a phone call. We stand on the steps here. The cops come walking up the street. Look, they're probably thinking, oh, there's going to be some drunk dudes here. They see me and Gav, dead sober. We step back into the shop. The cop says, what's the problem? We explain the situation. We showed him our identification. The cop looks at the guy behind the till, says, is this your call? You don't want to serve them? And the guy said, yeah, I don't want to serve them. And the cop looked at me and Gav and goes, he's within his rights not to serve you. It's his shop. He doesn't have to sell you alcohol. I'm afraid you're gonna have to leave, boys. And me and Gav were like, what? Ever since then, I've vowed never to purchase alcohol from this place again in my life. And that day we went across to the Royal Hotel and got it. But I mean, that's just stupid, right? I mean, who